There's only one thing to do.
Drop it. Yeah.
Hello, this is RobotnikIsSexy, and first of all, I want to apologize for the really lagginess of this replay. It was had on my dying 2005 laptop that overheats every time I turn it on, and but the upshot is, I thought this match was so good that I transferred the file to my main desktop so that you could try to watch it. It's kind of unwatchable, but anyway. He's going to set up screens with Meganium as Grimace is safe behind a substitute. I just sub again here to test the speed. We're actually going to be at a speed tie, I think, so yeah, I just wanted to stall out the poison. But he is going to go for some coils, which is not going to bode well for me, because, yeah, you know what's coming. I need to fish for a crit. Or just switch out. But because I'm behind a substitute, I am more inclined to just stay in and tough it out and hope for a crit. But nothing doing, really. And at this point, I'm really, really paranoid that he's going to pull out the rest. So, yeah. But he's just going to coil again. I'm okay with that. It gives me one more chance to critical hit it. And as you saw there, that time he moved first, so I think there is a serious speed tie weird thing going on. And his reflect is going to wear off. The drain punch is going to do a fair bit of damage. I'm going to go for substitute for some reason, and I think at this point I am going to realize it's a speed tie, and I think I'm going to go for one more poison jab. And yeah, I'm pretty much just, yeah, not in a good spot. So I know I need to death fodder something, and I happen to have Memento on Muck to deal with Arbok mostly, because this team can't deal with Arbok or anyone with coil like Electros. And I'm gonna break the game with Hidden Power. Like, yeah, my computer almost exploded when I used Hidden Power there. And I'm going to make a really bad misplay here. I should have stayed in and gone for Hidden Power fighting. But I was so afraid of Lipard using Thunderwave on me. I was that afraid of Thunderwave that I switched out. And he's going to get up a couple nasty plots, and things are going to get not good for me. Luckily, though, I think Tangela has really good base special attack. It's like, I forget how much base attack it has. It has a lot. So Lipard is going to outspeed me for sure and just hit me. I should have definitely stayed in, taken the Thunderwave, the possible Thunderwave, and gone for Hidden Power fighting, which is 90 power thanks to Technician, and I have Life Orb. So definitely a misplay, and as I like to say, I like to make a I don't like to make a misplay. I seem to make a misplay pretty much once per match, at least. But anyway, I'm going to crit his Meganium there, which definitely mattered. Although I could have just gone for another one, so I guess maybe it doesn't matter as much. But Cosmic is actually going to be a total bro here, and I'm going to encore him into Bulk Up, which is going to be really perfect. Going to get on the Toxic, just slather on some nice damage, because I know Throw is really bulky. And now I'm going to switch into Golduck, also known as Birdie, for those early morning meal deals. She loves them, noms them up. And I do carry the Psychic just for, I don't know. I honestly don't know. But I carry the Psychic, and it works out for me here. So Throw's going to go down. That was a really, really big threat. He definitely would have had the game if not for Golduck. No doubts about that. And Drifloon's going to come out. I do predict the substitute. I don't know. It just seems really obvious to me. I don't know. I mean, Drifloon can run a lot of sets, though. But for my money, I think Sub Disable is definitely the coolest. But it looks like he's just Sub, Will-O-Wisp, and 2 other attacks or something. Which, like I said, Drifloon can use a lot of moves. And yeah, his substitutes are really powerful because he has so much hit points. But he's going to miss Will-O-Wisp twice, which is really bad. But he's going to kind of seal his own fate here because, like with two other of his Pokemon, he's just going to set up turn after turn after turn. And I was just death-foddering Birdie here, but if he wants to set up on me, that's fine, because I do have Aftermath on Skuntank, and his health is low enough that Aftermath will kill Samurott, which is great. And he knows this, so he's just going to leave in Samurott, and I'm going to take it out with a Sucker Punch, and he's doesn't even want to go down to an Aftermath, which would have honestly been a lot cooler. But that was a crazy good match, and here's another match at normal frame rate, so it's actually kind of watchable. So I obviously recorded this on my desktop. So he's going to lead with Metang. I was predicting Golem or Metang, and Exeggutor with max speed, modest outspeeds both, and can get off whatever move. And luckily I don't miss the Sleep Powder, which is really great. So just to be super thorough, I'm going to taunt the Metang, which is great. He's not going to be able to get at rocks, and I can scare him out with Charizard. Now he's going to throw out that Ditto, and it does, the Fire Blast does a heck of a lot due to Solar Power and Stab and all that wonderful stuff, and I can switch into Googway to take that hit. I don't take it that well, but I take it nevertheless. And I know a Toxic is coming, and I know that Charizard is the most expendable Pokemon, because with Solar Power it doesn't last that long anyway. And I'm going to predict the Protect really nicely, get into Coconuts, and nothing on his team really wants to take a Leaf Storm. I'm going to stay in here, not sure why. Maybe I thought he knew Pursuit. I'm not even sure if Zweilous can learn Pursuit, but he's just going to go for the Crunch and take me out. I know that in my mind I was hoping that Leaf Storm would do more, but with the resistance it really doesn't. But on the upshot, I'm going to take out his Metang with a couple Earthquakes, which is great. And as you saw there, Lumberry, Golem doing work. He's going to Deep Punch, and it doesn't even matter because I have the Lumberry, so I'm just going to 1-2 punch, take him out. And yeah, Golem is being a super bro. Zweilous is forced to go for the superpower, which weakens him. And yeah, I can just go into Wheatley and do whatever. Probably should have gone for Fire Blast, but Air Slash does enough, and I was honestly paranoid of missing Fire Blast, since it does miss quite a bit. Tauros is going to come out and take me out with Rock Slide. That doesn't really show me much, but he is going to switch out here, which I thought was kind of weird, but later on he does reveal that he is a Scarf Tauros, right now actually, so he's going to throw out Tauros again, and Scarf to Intimidate Tauros is kind of weird, but luckily Gardevoir is going to be able to take that. Had Gardevoir gotten crit or something, it probably might have been his game. I'm not really sure if Wartortle could have taken a return hit or not. But anyway, this is going to be the closing match. As you can see, my trainer avatar is a clown, because this is the Ronald McDonald Happy Meal, Happy Time, Fun Time team, and he's going to lead with Pinsir. I definitely thought he would lead with Combuskin or Pinsir. I led with Cosmic so that I could encore him to Stealth Rocks or do whatever, but Pinsir is going to go for the attacking move as I get up some rocks, which is great. And Combuskin, special attacking Combuskin is really viable in NU. As you saw there, I got fooled because I'm thinking, oh, Combuskin, obviously it's going to use physical fire attack like Fire Punch. Tangela can actually take those really well, and he just takes me out. But I'm really getting off track here, so I'm going to make a pretty cool switch into Hamburglar and Pursuit his Exeggutor, which is great. And Cosmic is going to take that Drain Punch pretty well, not really that well, but well enough to survive on a smidge and go for the Toxic, which is really nice. It does power up Girder, but at the same time, I need to get some damage on Girder. If I just leave Girder healthy, that is bad. So I'm going to take switch in Grimace to take the fighting attacks, and Lapras is going to set up on me, which is okay with me, because I'm going to wake up here and I'm going to set up on her or him. It's actually a dude Lapras, so I'm going to set up on that guy Lapras as it goes for Dragon dance, and I get a poison jab to break the sub. And now I'm going to predict Lapras to try to break my sub, go for the focus punch, and BAM! Take out that Lapras. Good fuck. It worked. Too legit to quit. So Grimace is too legit to quit, and I'm just gonna switch in Shuckle to, be death fodder. Unfortunately, that does give him a free Moxie, but fortunately, Birdie is going to be fortunate and lucky enough to land that Hydro Pump. I think it lands it again, too. Quite lucky indeed. I think I'm going to miss it here, though. Yeah, that'll happen. So I'm going to miss the third Hydro Pump, which is typical, and Golduck is going to go down. But Hamburglar is there to do some damage. He's got those black glasses. He's cool. He's got that mask. The mask to hide his identity from stealing hamburgers. I actually did predict his switch into Combustion there, which is nice. So I get him on the switch in, which is actually probably going to save me. Probably, because had he gotten some speed boosts up, he would have definitely eaten out Mr. Mime like he was a delicious apple pie. But anyway, speaking of Mr. Mime, the one on the same Ronald McDonald's going to come in, and with that natural special bulk, I can take a Thunderbolt and retaliate with a Psychic. And that is going to be the end of match 3 and the end of my YouTube video. So, yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like rating or a comment, because that would be great. And, yeah, happy Martin Luther King Day, actually. So, yeah, that'll be it. I hope to see you all very soon, YouTube. Bye-bye.